Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today?
Good morning,
All right, volume is good. Just gonna give it a second for notifications to go out. And then we can get right into it. Hold on, let me pull up these little bit of notes I got. Good morning, people. Chow, 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 chow. Bitches is going down. Good morning, Callie Poppin. How are you? All right, just give me 1 second. Which notes do I want to start? I think I'm going to start with these ones right here. Good morning, Josephine Cooper. Thank you for being a member. Oh, shit. Bitch, and took it down. Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm scrolling back through my text messages so we can get into this tea. All right. How are you guys doing this morning? Any good videos? Any good movies y'all done seen? Now is the time to put it in or forever hold your peace. Because when I look up again, I'm going to get into this fucking drama. All right. Let's see. All right, y'all on y'all way to work. Make that money, honey. Um, all right, so the first thing we're going to get into is Tracy, of course. Girl, Josephine, before I could even say it, you done typed it, bitch. Of course, that's the first thing we get into this morning. All right, but we're not gonna start with the I don't even want to call that shit no AR-15. That bitch is plastic, and the bullets look plastic. I believe it's a BB gun, but don't get me started. But the first thing I want to start with her ass is, so she been around here telling folks that Carlos have gave her trichomonas. Bitch. Just in case y'all didn't know what it was, because I know a lot of the old heads around here is calling it VD. A lot of people is refusing to say what it is. Well, the bitch say it was trichomonas. The clap. The shit that the good time girls was giving the soldiers during the war. That shit. Symptoms of the shit, the same shit that Usher had. Y'all remember when Tasha K said that the lady said that Usher had green ooze coming out his penis and it had smelled like fish? And that he had her burning. Yeah, Tracy was over there dealing with the same shit, the green ooze, the fishy smell, and the burning. Don't let that bitch lie to you talking about she ain't have no fucking symptoms and she just went up there because she had an inkling something was wrong. Bitch, big and nasty as you is, you was definitely over there smelling like 3-day-old tilapia that's been left in the sun. You probably had green ooze coming out your ass as well. Cause bitch, you over there wearing Depends, and we know you are not clean with them motherfuckers either. So you was over there stinking, smelling, burning, tingling, etc., etc., and finally decided to take your ass to the hospital to get checked. She probably didn't have that shit for months. Months. You want to know why I say that shit? Because Shelly. Hey, Montoria. Hey, Star Bell. Shelly said that months ago, back when them bitches was cool, and Shelly did a live on feminine hygiene, Tracy brought her ass up on the link to show her boric acid pills that she had been shoving up her stinking snatch for months trying to curtail whatever the fuck was going on. Instead of going to the hospital, this bitch thought fucking boric acid tablets, you know, the shit that kills roaches, boric acid. She was shoving that shit up her snatch. Trying to fix the problem. And it wasn't working. So after months of that shit, because Shelly also had said the boric acid tablets is $25. And you know Tracy's a poor bitch. So I'm guessing she went through one whole $25 container of boric acid tabs, but that motherfucker was still humming, coming at you like an old nasty piece of Escape song. So after the whole container of boric acid tabs, then this bitch decides she wants to go to the doctor. And the doctor told her she had the trichomonas. So this bitch said not only did they give her a shot, and I'm sure the needle was as big as one of those ones they use for fucking live full-grown cows. But anyway, they gave her a shot, and then the bitch had to be on medication for 7 days after the shot. I said, what kind of fucking trichomonas this bitch had? Yes, Michelle's daughter, humming, coming at ya. Only my old school bitches remember that, but that's how her stinking lally was. That motherfucker was humming, coming at ya. Carlos didn't even want none of that shit. And you know, he got a strong stomach because when he married the bitch, she was already in the pins. When he married the bitch, he was already accustomed of sliding the pins to the side. So that nigga got a strong stomach as it is, but I guess that trichomonas it was not working for him. He couldn't do it. That's probably another thing that chased her ass down to the doctor's office. Now, what she didn't say is that, did you tell Carlos that y'all had the trichomonas? Or you just letting him walk around with his dick still leaking? Bitch, inquiring minds want to know. Good morning, Wakanda Dreams. Thank you for being a member. Wakanda Dreams says, good morning, getting ready to head out. Happy for the gossiping. Yes, thank you. Now, I know Pazar is over there live, but when that bitch come live in the morning, she don't be talking about shit. She be over there playing the fucking radio, singing off key to the shit, and playing around like a fucking child. And I figured my bitches ain't got time for that shit. They want to hear some real fucking gossip, some real fucking talking, speaking commentary. So here we are. We are live, bitch. All right. So, Tracy and her trichomonas. And also, Lovely Love and her husband, y'all know they finna move to San Antonio. And Lovely Love says she gonna pull up on Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson told her and Dexter, I guess that's her husband's name. Now, see, Jay Wilson put Dexter in his title to make us all believe that was her husband's name. But yesterday, when ZT came up on Jay Wilson's panel and talked to him about it and said, yeah, because you told the husband's name, Jay Wilson act like he didn't know what ZT was talking about. CJ Wilson, that's the shit right there. While certain people don't fucking like you because you play too much, nigga. You know you put that nigga's name, Dexter, in the title. You know we all fucking saw it. So I don't know why you over here playing these brand new ass games like you didn't know what ZT was talking about. Like you didn't dox that man, whole fucking government in your title. But whatever. Hallelujah, praise God. Whatever. So, like I was saying, Pastor said if Lovely and Dexter try it, they is going to jail, baby. I ain't talking about Jail. I'm talking about JALE. I'm talking about Bexar County. Lovely Love better call Tracy and ask her how them conditions are around there in Bexar County, because she should go down there fucking around with Jay Wilson's house. First of all, I think he might let his hyena out after you, bitch. He might let that goddamn half hyena hybrid lyric out to chase your ass down the street, first of all, Lovely. And you don't look like you that healthy, bitch. So I don't know if you can outrun a hyena. I doubt it. So first of all, you might not want to go over there fucking around because of those reasons. Second of all, like I said, you might want to contact Dog and ask her how the conditions are down there in Bexar County. Cause he said that's where you going if you come around his house fucking around. All right, let's see what else. We also learned that Tracy decided to hop in Jay Wilson's back chat and let him know as well that she had the trichomonas. So she was around here literally telling people, but then got surprised when the shit came out. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Let's see. And they also said that Tracy was giddy and had joy in her voice while she was telling people that she had the trichomonas. Once again, this bitch was around here laughing, giddy, joy in her voice while explaining to people that Carlos had gave her the trichomonas. And Jay Wilson confirmed that she did put it in his back chat, but he didn't call it the trichomonas. He said she had a little tension Mississippi burning going on. And that shit was funny. So, like I said, that bitch is stuck with the green peen disease that Usher had. It's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. First of all, that you caught the shit. It's disgusting. Second of all, that you decided to come out here and talk about the shit. It's disgusting. Third of all, that we all know the shit. And once again, this bitch is one of them grandmothers, one of them raggedy ass grandmothers that I keep telling y'all about, who was ruining our society. A whole grandmother with trichomonas. Bitch, oh my God. Just close your eyes and imagine your own grandmother. Sweet, baking cookies, you know. You sit on her lap, she give you some candy. Trichomonas never crosses the mind when you think of grandmother. But chow. Let's see. So a lot of people believe that Tracy is doing all this shit for attention. I believe it is for attention, but I also do believe that bitch was infected because she looks like the type. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I'm going in order of my text messages and my notes and stuff. So I had heard that hey Ayo, I had heard that as far as the whole Takeoff murder, you know, the Migos, I had heard initially that Jay Prince and his people had something to do with it. But as of yesterday, Jay Prince made a video or a statement or an Instagram post or whatever, condemning whoever the killer was and basically trying to clear his name and saying he had nothing to do with it. So as of today, November 4th, we still don't have a fucking suspect as far as I know. As far as I know and as far as I seen, ain't nobody fucking been arrested. It's people talking, but they ain't saying much. Ain't nobody been arrested. The shit's crazy. I don't understand it. Also, we did also learn, initially we had thought that Quavo and maybe an argument that he had got into, maybe some basketball game the day prior had something to do with it. Allegedly, with this new information, Quavo had nothing to do with it. And they said that when Takeoff got shot, baby, Quavo passed the fuck out, because you know they shot the nigga in the head or the neck or whatever. So they said when it happened, Quavo passed out. I don't know if that's true, but that's just what I heard. I thought I should bring it over and let y'all know too. Now, I also heard, I told y'all previously, it was a private party with a small guest list of maybe 60 to 50 to 60 people. The only people who were there with weapons allegedly were the people who were quote unquote security, the people who were there to protect Jay Prince and I guess to protect Quavo and Takeoff and a few other celebrities that were there. So I'm also hearing, y'all, that the only people who had weapons was fucking security. So it's seeming like one of the security guards was the shooter, bitch. I just got to say it. Good morning, Mildred Ratchet. Yes, it is very sad, Ayo. I mean, the shit's crazy. Shit had me bewildered and befuddled, bitch. Um, Shelly also made a video. Shelly's been reporting on the stuff, and Shelly made a video, and she had audio of a witness in her video, and that's where I got most of that information from that I just told y'all was from what the witness had said in her audio over on Shelly's video. So after I watched Shelly's video on Takeoff, I noticed that she was live, actually live. So I clicked into her actual live video, and Shelly was over there dragging the shit out of Tracy. And that's how I found out that Tracy probably had that trichomonas for months, because Shelly let us know once again that the girl was up there touting those BV pills months ago for her stinking loudly. Also, Shelly let us know that Corey's girlfriend, Corey is Tracy Jr., Tracy's son. Shelly let us know that Corey's girlfriend spilled the tea about a month ago that Carlos, the husband, is a bona fide crackhead. And Tracy confirmed. Once again, the nigga is a bona fide crackhead, and Tracy had confirmed it according to Shelly. And also, Shelly said that Tracy said that Carlos got the AIDS. She also said that Tracy said that Carlos is a pedo. Bitch. Now, one of my bitches said that they had heard the pedo shit before. And I personally had heard the AIDS shit before. Even though Tracy get up there this morning fucking huffing and puffing and screaming that she never said that Carlos had the AIDS. But bitch, yes you did, because I heard that shit with my own two good ears. You said the nigga had the AIDS. And we got people in the chat corroborating what they heard you said, bitch. Girl, yes, Courtney Miss D. Yes, Courtney Miss D. He's sucking the glass dick for dear life. A current crackhead in 2022. Bitch, I didn't think they still existed under the age of 50. But I live a slightly sheltered life, so what the fuck do I know about crackhead culture? I guess they are still out there. I guess they are still out there roaming the streets. And marrying bitches who wear diapers, allegedly. Let's see. Ooh, bitch. Also, Shelly has said that Tracy's father, her daddy, Tracy's daddy, be round there selling pills in Jackson, Mississippi. She said the nigga got a whole pill mill, allegedly. So I'm trying to figure out, if Tracy daddy is over there selling pills and he got a whole pill mill, why come her Kula was on fire for all of them many months? If he can get pills, if he got the hook up on the pills. Also, if he's over there selling pills, why is this bitch over here popping 3 to 7 Aleve a day? Can't she just go to her father's house and get her pain medication if he's selling pills? I'm just asking. Because y'all know she got kicked off of her pain management because she was selling her pills, allegedly. Oh my God. Also, okay. Let me turn this off real quick so I don't get a text message while I'm showing y'all. Let's see. Do not disturb. Also, excuse me. One of my bitches sent me a picture of Dovey. It said, why? What did she say? What did it be? She said, why Dovey look like BB King in lipstick? I'm going to show y'all the picture. Hold on. There you go. My bitch said, now why is Dovey live looking like BB King with lipstick on? And I said, fuck that, bitch. Why do Dovey got a 5 o'clock shadow? What is going on? Another grandmother out here with this bullshit. But when that bitch said she look like BB King with lipstick, bitch, I squalled. I'm gonna give y'all another shot with a cheese and let me stop laughing so I can hold this bitch still. Wah, 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 wah. Boy, Dovey is good for a barrel of laughs. I will tell you that shit. Ayo said the accuracy is dead on, and her beard is definitely bearding. Bitch, Ayo. Mildred, I like Dovey too, but that does not negate the fact that the bitch definitely was sitting over there looking like BB King in lipstick. We gonna call a thing a thing. I told these bitches my chill is off these days. If you do it, if I see it, I'ma call it out. I don't give a fuck if I like you or not. Don't do that shit around me if you don't want me to talk about it. Oh my God. Ooh. So Dovey was over there dragging, bitch, during this live right here where I showed you where she had looked like BB King, an old nasty piece of number 5 red. Dovey was over there dragging, bitch. Dovey had me fucking gagged. Dovey said that Brooke and Tracy, both of them, is walking around with death row between their legs. Dovey said Brooke and Tracy is walking around with death row between their legs, and they've been killing niggas since 1995 with that toxic shit that they got between their legs. Now, you know, Dovey been right here calling Brooke coleslaw pussy for months now, ever since they fell out over the Dovication. Well, she done added another bitch onto the coleslaw pussy roster, and it's Tracy. Dovey was very disgusting, but very accurate. All right, so we're going to transition a little bit, and we're going to talk about Brooke. Now, I don't know if y'all was live this morning, if y'all seen Brooke was live this morning. I also don't know if y'all realize or y'all notice Brooke and Tracy is in a knockdown, drag out battle right now. Tracy is over there dragging Brooke's children. Dragging them. Do you hear me? Dragging, bitch. And Brooke is over there dragging Tracy's lack of fallopian tubes, lack of uterus, lack of femininity, lack of husband, lack of fucking hygiene. So that's what them two bitches got going on over there. It's very good. I don't know. I think I might have taken some notes about their shit down the line a little bit. But yeah, them two bitches is dragging. And when I say Tracy is going to fuck in, yo, dog have lost her mind. She is dragging the shit out of them poor children that Brooke have birthed. But the shit is funny. I gotta give it to her. The shit is funny. Let's see. Okay, so the next thing that I got on the list is Kwani and Kiki. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but old Quanetta and Kikiana, bitch, they over there beefing, and of course, Kwani is winning. So Kwani had cussed Kiki out, not last night, but the night before. And bitch, it was brutal. Do you hear me? It was so brutal that Kwani herself knew she had to take the fucking video down. And the parts that made it so brutal was Kwani got to talking about how all the different ways and days that Kiki be molesting his daughter. And she went into some pretty specific graphics about it. Like, no, daddy, don't do it, daddy. Like all that kind of shit. It was pretty fucking explicit. I was like, bitch, I was listening real close because I'm like, oh, bitch, any minute now, they're going to snatch this whole fucking page. Because that shit was explicit. Basically, the way Kwani was talking, it was a pedophile's dream. Now, I know y'all over here in this sector, y'all be claiming this one's a pedophile and that one's a pedophile. If there are pedophiles over here, all you bitches are doing is giving them wet dreams with shit like that. If there is a pedophile over here listening to you, Kwani, they were jacking their dick off while listening to that shit. It was graphic. It was unnecessary for you to try to put that image in our heads of him creeping in that baby's room at night and doing all kind of like, this bitch was putting graphic images in people's heads. For what? I don't know. But that shit was crazy. So she deleted it, but then she came back and gave us a little, yeah, it was a lot, ayo. It was a lot. I mean, I flagged that bitch. I had to do it. I had to do it. I flagged that bitch for child endangerment. Yes, I did. And like I said, I did it because if any pedophile was listening to that shit, he was over there jacking his dick to it, fantasizing about children, probably about to go out and snatch a child. Just because you had gassed him up, Kwani, you got his dick to jumping with that shit that you was saying. So I absolutely flagged that bitch for child endangerment. Yes, I did. I don't like Kiki either, but like, like, bitch, you have to know who your audience is. Your audience is 90% women, and a decent amount of those are straight women, and a decent amount of those are mothers. Who the fuck wants to sit around and hear your sick fantasies about how you imagine Ken going into his daughter's room at night to diddle and twiddle her little baby Lally? Like, who the fuck? What? And just like they say with Kiki, only pedophiles can come up with that kind of shit in their brain. It got me looking at you a little funny, Kwani. Hello, Nessa A. Hey, Nikki baby. Girl, Tracy got the trichomonas, girl. She say she ain't got it no more, but yeah, ayo. Like I said, they say that Kiki got to be a pedo because of anybody to even think of some shit like that got to be one. Well, that goes for Kwani too. That goes for her too. Because anybody who could think of some shit like that got to be one. That shit, like, no shit like that would ever fucking cross my mind. Are you kidding me? Once again, Kwani is a grandmother. Pray for the state of our people. Pray for our country. Jesus. Because, you know, they talking about nuclear war may be our downfall. Politics may be our downfall. No, I beg to differ. It's these trifling ass grandmothers that is going to be the downfall of this country. Because traditionally, the grandmother is the backbone of the family. And when you got a backbone that looks like Kwani or a Dovey or a Lovely Love, bitch, just throw the whole family away. Throw all them niggas away. Because, I mean, what the fuck? All right, hold on, y'all. All right, so let's see. Where did I stop at? Oh, yeah, okay. So we was talking about Kiki and Kwani. Like I said, the first live was brutal. Kwani knew that she went too far, so she took the shit down. She came back a second time and she gave us a little light, but it was still fucked up. I don't know if that second video is still up because that one was flaggable as well. I didn't flag it though, but it was definitely flaggable. All right, so after that, I seen that Jay Wilson had been live to gag Rico about burning air fryer chicken that Rico had cooked earlier that morning. So this is all stuff that happened yesterday. So I know y'all seen Jay Wilson over there live a couple of times talking about Rico and that chicken, that air fryer chicken. You better leave Rico alone, Jay Wilson, because Rico will pull up and he will bite the shit out of you, bitch. And hopefully he'll film it because I want to see it if he do it. Okay, so after that, I seen that Nika was over there cussing Kiki for quote unquote lying on her. So, I mean, first of all, it has not been a good day for Kiki at all. Like, at all. That nigga was around here getting doxxed. Grish had doxxed the nigga, allegedly, according to Kwani. Nika cussed him out. Bless cussed him out. Somebody else cussed him out. It was not a good day for Kiki yesterday. So after I seen Nika was live and she cussed Kiki for lying on her, quote unquote, I seen that ZX was live and he was cussing Fi Babe out. That was his first live. Y'all know he had came live several times yesterday as well to cuss Fi Babe out. Now, it makes him look real punkish and pussyish because technically he's doing like 3 or 4 lives a day to cuss that girl out. But on the other side, it seems to a regular subscriber that she's not really talking about him like that. Not 3 and 4 times a fucking day. Now, in the past, a week or whatever, she'll come live, she'll give her commentary, she'll give his ass a 1-2 combo, give that bitch like 10 good minutes, and then he continues to give her 6 hours out of every day. Bitch, the math ain't mathing. Somebody's fucking pressed and bothered, and his name is Grown Gums. So, that's just what I see from where the fuck I'm sitting. Let's see. So, we're going to back up a little bit. So, I told y'all that Bless had came live to let Kiki know about himself. So, Bless told Kiki about himself, and she said that Leak U reported about Kiki being on the gay party line. Once again, Leak U had reported about Kiki being on the gay party line and that one of Kiki's jilted gay lovers spray painted cocks all over Kiki mama's house. Yes, I said cocks and not dicks. They spray painted cocks all over Kiki mama house and Kiki ain't did nothing. And that was one of his jilted lovers from the party line that did that. They also said that the only thing Kiki did about the spray painted cocks all over his mama house was change his name over to the pine. He ain't fight nobody. He ain't windmill nobody. He ain't scratch nobody. He ain't get on live and cuss nobody out. All he did was change his name on the gay party line. I believe it. Allegedly, Leak U have audio of someone who knows Kiki from the party line and they are spilling all his fucking tea. I did not hear the audio. I'm reporting what Bless Watkins has said, so grain of salt, okay? Also, my next note that I sent out to my bitches, I told them, I said, have you noticed, now this, I took these notes 2 days ago. I said, have you noticed since Phi and ZX broke up, Reed, the Heart of Philadelphia, has been over on his page like a fucking gnat, trying to spill all the tea. The shit is pathetic and lame as fuck. We all see you, Reed. Nobody respects that shit, Reed. I mean, basically, you only have a monocle of respect in this sector as it stands, and now you go and pull this shit. Bitch, you beef with this nigga for months. Bitch, not only that, not only last month, Reed the Heart of Philadelphia, were you over there, high pitch screaming about to lose your shit? Bitch, you called a male family member to sick them on GX on live. You were putting your male family member's safety, freedom at risk over some YouTube shit just last month over this nigga, but now you're sniffing up his ass harder than he sniffed up Five Babe's ass. Bitch, you get no fucking respect. None. None. And I'm gonna have to take you off of my guilty pleasure list, bitch, because that shit is disgusting. Ooh, Mildred said, I want to see his video from the days when he used to be a stripper. I don't want to see that shit, Mildred. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love horror movies. Horror is my favorite genre. But, bitch, I draw lines. And that's where the fuck I draw the line. Ew. Ew. So once again, Reed, if the people who did have a monocle of respect for you, bitch, with this shit you pulling with ZX over there sniffing up his ass in every fucking live down there like a fucking starving puppy, like an abandoned cat, just meow, 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 scratching at the fucking door, bitch. We all see it. Nobody. Not even the bitches over in his camp. Nobody fucking respects it. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like I said, just last month, hey, dirty church shoes, girl. I'm going to get into you in a second, bitch. Nobody respects it, Reed, and I definitely don't respect it because, like I said, just last month, you were over there on the phone trying to sick a male family member on that nigga, trying to get one of your own locked the fuck up behind this stupid YouTube shit and that dumbass nigga, but now y'all are secret besties. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You so fake. You are so fucking fake. It's disgusting. Disgusting. And I already thought you were disgusting because you refuse to put your teeth in before you come in here on here talking. Like, what kind of woman? You know, Timothy Blaine dragged some woman not too long ago. Oh, he dragged Tita because Tita refuses to put her fucking teeth in too. Like, what kind of a woman? Ugh. Oh, so we're gonna stay on Reed for no, actually we're gonna stay on Reed for just a second, and then we're gonna transition over into Dirty Church Shoes and her shenanigans, bitch. I loved it. Okay, so last night I know y'all seen that Five Babe popped the shit out of Reed, went over and found some little blog that Reed had put out to promote her book, Sugar to Shit. And so, as far as Five Babe is concerned, the promotion of the book is Reed's real life. And Reed has been out here sleeping with bisexual men, willingly sticking her fingers up their asses and fucking them, not them fucking her. Bitch, Five A had me gagged last night with that shit. I was like, oh, yes, Queen Ager. Hey, Queen Ager. Full fisticuffs up grown niggas' asses. So the part that had me fucked up was the part where she was talking about she went to the party with the nigga and the best friend was like, hey, I bet you don't suck his dick better than me. Like, that part had me fucked up, bitch. The fact that you continue with this nigga after that interaction says a lot about your self-esteem and how you hold yourself and how you think of yourself, etc., because, bitch, it would never, ever, ever, ever be me. Hey, Leak You. Yes, Nessa. Yes, Nessa, girl. Yes, Nessa. Oh, I don't. I just. It's just something about those tendencies that is just a big turnoff for me. Now I know that just because a man has a tendency of something doesn't mean he's gay. But nigga, if your wrist ain't strong, if that motherfucker have a tendency to build, I can't. We not. It's not gonna happen. Sorry, have a tendency to bend. Girl, yes, girl. Pegging. Actual fucking pegging. She said in that little article that she was fucking them. They wasn't fucking her. So that leads me to believe she was strapping on. Like how Quanetta has talked about she's no stranger to doing. Y'all know Kwani is a pegger, right? If y'all listen, especially when she get to talking about sex and shit, that bitch is a whole pegger. Y'all know Curtis is no stranger to a tooted ass over there. So that's one thing, because I told y'all, birds of a feather. And isn't Kwani and Reed, aren't they friends? Haven't they fallen out and gotten back together and fallen out and gotten back together several times? Peggers of a feather flock to fuck together. It's just my humble opinion, bitch. I don't know none of this shit for sure. I'm definitely not a fly on the wall, and I wouldn't want to be. Who would want to be a fly on the wall and there witnessing that stinking shit? But whatever. Because you know, when Reed said in that article that she stuck her fingers up that nigga ass, he had not cleaned his ass out. So she brought her hand out and it had full grown nigga shit on her fingers. Now, it's enough for me to change a fucking diaper. Like that shit, it's a lot, you know. Especially if the kid is like 1.5, 2, that's a lot to change a diaper, bitch. It's something totally different to stick your fingers up a grown nigga's dirty ass. And then the kicker was, Five Babe said that in the article that the only reason that Reed broke up with the nigga is because the nigga called her for phone sex. And during the phone sex, the nigga told her that he wanted to suck her dick. No. The nigga told her that he wanted to suck his friend's dick and then spit the cum in her mouth. And the nigga was also over there making comments like he wanted to suck her dick. Like the nigga was fantasizing that she had a dick. So it leads me to believe the nigga had a proclivity for transsexuals, not necessarily that he's bi or that he likes women. He likes trannies. And if he was fucking with you, bitch, that all tracks. Because if it's a bitch over here that looks like she could be kin to Natasha Malam, it's you. Don't Reed look like she could be Natasha Malam, little annoying ass cousin? Don't she? I'm just saying, bitch. I'm just saying, bitch. You look like you can to Natasha, bitch. Oh, speaking of Ken. Okay, so I don't know if y'all saw, probably a lot of y'all didn't, but GX over there, he was doxing Five Babe's homosexual brother last night. And he was putting pictures of the nigga up. He was doing a lot yesterday. He put a decent amount of pictures of Five Babe's homosexual brother up last night. And one of the pictures he put up, Five's brother looks like he looks familiar. When I saw his picture, I'm like, that nigga look familiar. Where do we know him from? I'm going to tell you why he looks familiar, because he kind of has, he's a bigger fella. So he reminds me of, okay, let's say, y'all know how like gay couples, they do what they call the swirl. So the fathers don't know who the real daddy of the baby is. They'll just swirl their sperm together and then insert it into the woman, the surrogate. So her brother, to me, he looks like James and Castro did a swirl and inserted that shit into Nika. I'm gonna leave that right there. Cause I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, this nigga looks awfully familiar. And that's where it is. That's where it is. He has reminiscence of Castro. He has Castro's eyes. He has James's head shape and nose, and he has Nika's teeth. Let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, we talked about that. Fell out 2 weeks ago. Yep, talked about that. Girl, you heard me, Queen Ager. Oh, and then you know what Five Babe did to get his ass back? Five Babe showed pictures of his auntie. Now, did she? Okay, so who did it first? I think he did it first, and then she got his ass back. If I'm not mistaken, I could be backwards, but I think this is the way it went. She showed pictures of his family, and it's one particular auntie. This auntie, bitch, we need to stop fucking with Vivian about her mustache, because Vivian mustache ain't got shit on GX auntie mustache. That bitch had the thickest mustache I ever seen of a woman who wasn't in the circus to be a bearded lady. That bitch had the mustache of a bearded lady and the sideburns of one as well. And had nerve to have on some church outfit with a fucking church hat. Like, bitch, you spend all that money on that pretty outfit, but you ain't got $3 for a fucking at-home wax kit. Fuck the wax kit, bitch. You don't have $3 for Nair. You don't want to ruin a razor. Like, what the fuck? So, they gave each other a tit for tat. Hey, figure eight. They gave each other a tit for tat with showing them family member photos, bitch. He dragged her brother for wearing sheer shirts, and she dragged his auntie for having a full fucking masculine beard. Isn't it Movember? Shout out to all the men. It's Movember. Ain't y'all supposed to be growing your beards out for like prostate cancer awareness, whatever the fuck? Look like GX auntie got a full head start on Movember. I ain't never seen a bitch that hairy. Like I said, outside of the circus. But whatever, bitch. We are moving on. Okay, so Chipper, shout out to Chipper. Chipper was over in Brian's comment section yesterday, spilling all of Jake from State Farm's tea. Chipper has said, shout out to Will Packer Production Media and Lighthearted Entertainment Ready. No, excuse me. Shout out to Will Packer Producer Media and Lighthearted Entertainment. Ready to Love Miami Season 7, The Reunion, where Jay Dunn is the script coordinator only, not a producer. Once again, Chipper was over there spilling tea in Brian's chat. Now, y'all know Brian is a little touched in the brain area, so he can't talk to his audience and talk to them 7 niggas in his head and read the chat at the same time. I get it. Priorities. So Brian most likely missed that, but bitch, I caught it. Once again, Chipper said Will Packer Productions, Lighthearted Entertainment, Ready to Love Miami Season 7, The Reunion, that Jay Dunn is a script coordinator. So, what did my nosy ass do? I tanked my ass over to Miss Google. I said, excuse me, Miss Google, bitch. Miss Google say, huh? I said, bitch, what is a script coordinator? Miss Google started giving me a description of it. Bitch is a bunch of nothing is what the fuck it is. A script coordinator is a bitch who goes between the writers and the producers. It's a go-between. It's a fucking runner. They send the script coordinator the script, and this bitch does a little something with it and sends it back. And basically, the script coordinator also looks for clearances. They make sure that you can use everybody's name, that everything is cleared, that we won't get sued for anything. It's a fucking go between. You're a glorified librarian, bitch. That's what Miss Google has said. Don't shoot the messenger, bitch. Miss Google called you a glorified librarian by her description of what the fuck you do, which is a bunch of nothing. But whatever, we're moving along, people. Y'all know we don't get these bitches too much. We hit them and quit them. All right, let's see. We are now. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Hey, Storm, I don't know if I spoke to you. Hey, Figure 8, I don't know if I spoke to you, bitch. You know I was running my mouth. Let's see. We're scrolling. James and Castro and inserted into Nika. Oh my God. Yes, bitch. That's what he looks like to me. Because I'm looking at him in the face. I'm like, this nigga looks familiar. I'm like, I know those eyes. Those are Castro's eyes. I know that head shape. That's James's head shape. That's James's nose. I know that mouth. That's Nika's mouth. Bitch. Oh. Okay, let's see. Make sure you hit the like button. Yes, thank you, Andrea. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all know I'm apt to lose my shit. Go off about y'all bitches not liking my video. I was just going through it that day. But it's apt to happen again, so don't fucking make me. All right, let's see. I'm still scrolling, bitch. Thank you, Storm. We were supposed to be doing this in the back as a members only live, but I didn't know. I don't know all my members' schedule. So I didn't want to have like only just a couple of people in the live and then a bunch of people catching the replay. I said, fuck it. I'll come out here and do it in the open. And if it gets too sticky, then after I get done, I'll just put the bitch on members only. But I don't think I've said anything too sticky. Oh, there he goes. Chipper said a motherfucker is what the fuck it is. Sucks to be you, J Dunn. Chipper, you came through with the receipts, nigga. I was screenshotting the hell out of that shit. I said, ooh, I'm screenshotting and Googling Chipper, fucking with your ass. I said, cause bitch, I wants the tea. The fuck is a script coordinator? Bitch, you don't even get a title at the end of the show. Like where you know at the end of the show how the cue card comes and it tells you all the names of the people who had something to do with it. Script coordinator is not even fucking up there, bitch. You are nobody. Let me get off this bitch. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, so after all that, bitch, I was in Jay Wilson last night, right? So Jay Wilson was up there and ZT had clicked the link. And then Natasha had clicked the link. Hey, Roxy, thank you for being a member. So ZT had clicked the link and then Natasha had clicked the link. And bitch, they was tussling down boots. Do you hear me? And at one point, ZT got so upset at Natasha because they were fighting over, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was at one point, Natasha was trying to convince people and herself that she could pick up a man. So she was trolling the parking lots of her local gas station, just like a fucking, I don't know, like an abandoned dog looking for anybody who would give her some eye contact. And at one point, one of them truckers did give her eye contact, so she switches her ass over there and tries to spark up a conversation with the nigga. Natasha claims that the man let her sit in his truck and he bought her a soda, like real fucking gutter butt ass fucking streetwalker type shit, right? So they're fighting about that, and ZT gets so upset because at the possibility of somebody liking Natasha, ZT just has to stop that and slam Natasha in the face, and he says that him and Rick Reed have met up and have fucked. You know what, figure eight? They don't even call it soda. Them niggas over there on that side, they call it pop. So, bitch, no, they wasn't even fighting over a soda. They was fighting over a pop. And all because of a pop, Rick Reed got thrown in the middle. ZT said that him and Rick Reed have fucked. Well, you know why he didn't use that word? He said him and Rick Reed have been pubic hair to pubic hair. Bitch, I squall. I'm like, okay, what kind of fucking... Excuse me for my ignorance. I am not very, very versed on the gay lifestyle. But I didn't know y'all could do pubic hair to pubic hair fucking. I thought it had to be like a little bit of a different angle. But I digress. ZT was teaching me something. But that was one of those times, bitch, I was too scared to Google what pubic hair to pubic hair gay sex look like. Bitch, I didn't have it to do. If y'all want to Google it, if you're interested, be my guest. Please let me know what you find out. I don't have the strength, I don't have the stomach to do it these days. Maybe in the near future, I may wake up and it'll be a strong day and I'll be able to Google it and find out what the fuck that actually is. But bitch, I didn't have it to do yesterday. I ain't got it to do today. I just don't have the strength. But that's what ZT said. He said him and Rick Reed, he said specifically, not during Atlanta Gate. He said after Atlanta Gate, him and Rick met again. And that's where the pubic hair to pubic hair situation popped off. Now, of course, everybody and their mama lost their fucking shit in Jay Wilson's chat. Several niggas hit the link to include Duchess Kelly Love, On Site April, couple other people I can't quite remember, to cuss ZT out and tell him about his lying ass. Now, I have heard niggas lie on their dicks before. Nigga have lied on his dick before about me back in the day. So I know niggas will lie on their dicks. I never knew niggas lie on their pussy hole. That is a new level of craziness. Pastor was jealous. I think Pastor want Rick real bad. You know what? I feel like if Jay Wilson wanted Rick, he could have had Rick. I feel like if Jay Wilson wanted him, he could have had him. Excuse me. Ooh, necessary sound like causing friction to me. And when he said that, I'm like, pubic hair to pubic hair. So y'all niggas don't shave? Like, bitch, I'm a Libra. I got these fucking scales. I believe in fairness. Bitch, if I got to be over here dealing with shaving and hair removal, so the fuck do you, nigga. So the fuck do you. You don't get to eat up on bald head Lally and I gotta fucking struggle through a bush to get to a dick. No. Fair is fair, but that's just me. So I'm like, oh, so y'all over there, hairy and musty, they probably got hairy assholes too. It's just a whole hairy, disgusting situation. But it never happened. So there's that. Oh, also some other tea that was spilled over there that has not been discussed. Now, Rick Reed did come live and he did say that ZT was lying, of course. And Rick came live, and okay, so we didn't talk about this part, but during Five Babes Live, where she popped ZX and his hairy auntie, she also allegedly popped Rick Reed and his daughter, Skylar. But Rick said Skylar is not his daughter. And Rick has said that before. I've heard him say that before. So allegedly, Skylar is reaching out to Phi Babe and wants to give her an interview and says that she don't fuck with her dad, etc., etc. Well, Skylar is not his daughter. That's a family member's daughter. Like I said, I've heard Rick say that before because I do watch Rick. During that live, what was I going? So Rick addressed the daughter thing, and he also addressed the ZT thing. One thing, hey Miss Cruiser, one thing he did not address. The only reason I was really over there listening intently, bitch, is because Natasha Milan, with her big ass fucking mouth, came out here and said Rick is now single. She said Rick left his partner. Natasha said that Rick got pissy one night because people kept saying that the partner had left him, but that's not the case. Rick said he left the partner. Now, Natasha said it. I'm looking all in Jay Wilson's chat for somebody to say, yeah, I heard that. I heard it too. I didn't see anybody in Jay Wilson's chat say that. Now, I do also want to say I was not able to watch everything in Jay Wilson's chat because, of course, y'all know, once the shit starts going down on YouTube, that's when your family members want to fucking talk to you and all kind of shit. And you can't tell them, leave me alone, I'm on YouTube, because, today could be their last day. And here you go, discounting family members for some YouTube bullshit, and today is their last day. Shout out to Brian. So, of course, anytime my family members need my attention, yada, yada, I do try my hardest to, put the YouTube to the side a little bit, give that attention, and then skedaddle back over to the drama. Because I don't want my last interaction with you being some shit to where I have to tell you to leave me the fuck alone. You see I'm watching a video. And then I turn around and you done croaked over. No, that's not going to happen over here. Another thing I do want to say about that before we get back into this shit. A lot of people seem to forget, or I don't know if y'all have selective memories or whatever. Duchess and James love to drag Brian about saying that the nigga was out here looking for quote unquote Chinese food, when y'all know what Chinese food means. He was looking for a Chinese to gobble up because he likes the Chinese men. They say that he was out here looking for Chinese food while his mama was over there dying. That's not true. I heard Brian's initial video. What he was doing, what was so important to where he could not go over to take his mom the chicken salad was, he said he was, first of all, he was working. I guess he works from home. Second of all, he said he was listening to Kwani's video. So once again, he discounted a family member for some beef sector for Kwani, bitch. Could you imagine? And I always, had it in the back of my mind that I never want to let this beef sector shit get in the way of a real life situation. But after that shit happened with Brian and he said that he was busy, too busy to take his mom anything because he was working and he was listening to Kwani and, the bitch never. Now I'll cut you niggas off in a second. So I said all that to say, even though I did watch Jay Wilson's chat pretty closely, I didn't catch anything because, of course, fucking family member wants to come talk to me in the middle of the drama. So I don't know if anybody in the chat corroborated Natasha's story. Have anybody in here heard Rick during his 12-hour live? Because I know it probably happened during one of his 12-hour lives. Did anybody hear him say that him and the husband broke up, first of all? Did anybody hear him say that he left the husband, second of all? Because that's what Natasha said, and I couldn't find anybody to corroborate her story, which leads me to believe that she might have been lying as well. But why would she lie about that? Right? Excuse me. Chipper said, red light, scary, broke Riri is the male version of Reed Don't Write. He hides that cock eye behind those tinted glasses and that bullet head with those baseball caps. You know what, Chipper? I'm not mad at it. It's an aesthetic. It's an aesthetic. I always enjoy seeing what kind of hat Rick Reed is going to have on. And I think his glasses fit his face very nicely. I do. Oh my God, Chipper. Red light Riri, morbidly obese scholar looks exactly like Riri. Same hog head, big face, fucked up teeth, and 4 eyes. Lord Jesus. You know, just because she looks like him, Chipper, does not mean that's his child. For example, I am one of those people. I do look a little bit like my mama. I look more like her mom, like my grandmother, but I am a spitting image of my dad's sister. The older I get, the more I look like my fucking auntie spit me out. So if that's his niece, it's very plausible that she could look like him. Because I personally am one of those people, I look like my auntie is my parent, more so than my parents, my dad's sister. So you have been telling I have been telling you, Omar left Riri and sold is solely on Townhouse, which Forrest. You know what, Chipper? I know you've been saying it. I know you've been saying it, Chipper. Chipper, bitch, how you get this tea? What's going? What happened, Chipper? Chipper, tell us what happened. We need all the tea. We don't need no bits and pieces, nigga. If you need to write a paragraph, get to writing the paragraph. We gonna read it, nigga. What happened? You know we nosy. What was the initial fallout? Because one of my bitches believes that they broke up over this YouTube bullshit. Because y'all know at one point it was alleged that people from YouTube was calling that man at his job and he worked down at the college somewhere. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they were saying. And at that point, I remember I made commentary about it and I said, all right, now this shit is getting out of hand because if I was working and my spouse had fucking internet shit coming to my job, I would have to put my fucking foot down. I remember I said that back then. Chipper, how you know everything? Okay, so Chipper. Okay. I'm just going to ask you some questions. Do you know somebody personally who knows him? Because I know you are an international ass bitch, Chipper. And I know you probably got some good ties in the Atlanta area. And I know Atlanta is big, but it ain't that goddamn big. Specifically, when we're speaking about the gay community, it's a tight-knit community. And a lot of people know a lot of people who know a lot of people. It's not even a 6 degrees of separation. It's more like 2 or 3. So I know somebody who knows Rick, like 3 degrees of separation. You see what I'm saying? So is that how you getting all this tea, Chipper? Is it because you know somebody who know him? Where is the tea coming from, bitch? Is it coming from Instagram? Is them niggas over there telling their business on Facebook? And you got a little secret Facebook page, you be over there watching and clocking tea. Where is the tea coming from, Chipper? All right, while you get that together, I'm going to move on in the notes. So, like I said, Natasha said Rick is now single. It's true. Omar is a quiet, educated man, where Riri is a trash man from Washington, Pennsylvania, who was a Molly. Ooh, bitch. Is that what he does, Chipper? I don't know why, but I thought he owned like a construction company. I don't want to say quite construction. I always imagine him as the person who, like, you know, when somebody, well, I am a homeowner and I rent my house out. So I have renters. And every now and again, you get some shitty renters who just leave all their shit in your house. Not unlike a Dovey or a Lovely Love. How, you know, they say they're going to leave their shit abandoned. Just leave everything in there. So then you have to usually call a company to come clean that motherfucker out. Like, get all the fucking furniture and all that shit out. You know, maybe paint a wall or two. I always thought that's what he did. Because nobody has really, really doxed Rick Reed like that. to the point to where I really never really knew what he did. Yeah, my reach is high, and Omar found Riri in the gutter and cleaned him up. Bitch, Chipper. So he don't have a construction company. He got a Molly the Maid company, Chipper. Look, bitch, I'm not mad at it because they make good money. I ain't mad at it. They make good money. So good that I'm around here. I got all these fucking clothes and shit I need to fold up. I gotta clean my bathroom, bitch. I don't want to do it. I'm like 3 minutes away from calling Molly Maid myself. So I know it's a good company. I know they be making money. I use them when I clean my house out in between renters. So if that's what he's doing, I ain't mad at it. But I just always assumed it was more of a more construction side of the cleaning business. Riri has a janitorial service, which is what most men who have been to prison come home to get, as well as a lawn business and a snow service business. Chipper, I use all them motherfuckers. Well, I don't have to use snow removal service anymore, but I definitely use them. I definitely use the motherfucking lawn service because I ain't trying to do that shit. And I'll call Molly Maid in a minute, bitch. Chipper do know everything, Storm. That's why I'm over here asking the questions, bitch. But I don't want to get too deep into the man's business. I just want to know the shit that I want to know. All right, so also, I heard Rick Reed spill tea that he is a grandfather now. So, yay! Congratulations on the new grandbaby. Do right by him. Don't be one of these raggedy ass grandparents. I hear we already got a plethora of them. So, if y'all hadn't heard, Rick Reed said that he is now a grandfather now. A 40-year-old grandfather. Let's see. We talked about that. All right, so the last little stuff I have on the list, and it's been an hour and 12 minutes, so we're about done. Last little stuff I have on the list was Tracy from this morning. I don't know if y'all saw that bitch this morning. She was yelling. She was manic. She was talking about how she feel embarrassed. Oh, she was cussing out Shelly. She went in her house and grabbed her AR-22 off the closet floor amongst a pile of dirty clothes and boots and fucking old Depends and shit. She grabbed that shit up and slammed it up against her fucking cow-sized skull and was threatening people. Well, she was threatening people to leave her alone, like she's gonna do anything with that motherfucker. Like, bitch, you barely can put gas in that Kia Sophia. How the fuck is you gonna get anywhere to hurt somebody, Tracy, with your stupid ass? So that happened. Oh, hold on, guys. Dirty church shoes. I almost forgot about you, bitch. So Dirty Church Shoes trolled the shit out of Lovely Love, and I am here for it, bitch. Dirty Church Shoes got so upset with listening to this bitch moaning and crying and complaining about all her woes and sorrows. Dirty Church Shoes said, fuck this shit, bitch. As good as I am to people out here, this bitch needs to be good to me because I've been giving her ass an ear, and now it's time for me to get paid. Dirty Church Shoes sent that bitch $100 Cash App request for pain and fucking suffering, and I am here for it. Now I know where Dirty Church Shoes got it from. We ain't gonna go into all that. Y'all gonna have to join the fucking membership and get in where you fit in to know the real tea. But Dirty Church Shoes, when I saw that shit, do you know how loud I squalled? Bitch, I was over here evil cackling like baby Kwani. Do you hear me? Bitch, I had a whole old baby Kwani cackle over here. That shit tickled me down to my spirit. Shout the fuck out to Dirty Church Shoes. That shit was amazing. And also, Dirty Church Shoes hit Pizarro's link last night. So if y'all don't know what she sounds like, if y'all been talking to her for years and you want to hear her voice, she was over there on Pizarro's last night dragging the shit out of Lovely some more. You can You knew I was gonna see that shit, Dirty Churches. Bitch, I knocked me off my socks. I said, oh shit. Oh. And it was just that much more hilarious because it is kind of a little inside thing, you know? I dragged a couple more bitches into the process. Yes, you did, Dirty Church Shoes. So if y'all want to see that, make sure y'all go over and red ball through Pizarro until you see Dirty Church Shoes come up on the screen. That's why it took him 7 months to sell. Okay, so wait a minute now, Chipper. Wait a minute. Them niggas got married like... Let me try to rack my brain, because, bitch, I can barely remember my own fucking anniversary, much less somebody on the internet. It's been less than 2 years since the quote-unquote wedding, so they had to have just celebrated their anniversary possibly this summer, because they did get married. It was warm out, you know, pants weather, but still short sleeves, so it had to be like a July, August, September wedding, if I had to guess. So it took 7 months to sell, and they only been married for a year. What the fuck was going? Why did they even get married, Chipper? Because I know they had been together for a while. They get married, and not even a year later, it's fucking over. But within that year, 7 months to sell. What? Dirty Church, you said my husband told me stop effing with the downtrodden. I told my husband, these are my people. Yes, they ain't shit. Yes, they downtrodden, but these are my people. How dare you try to take me away from my people? So now just go live when his ass ain't around. I actually want to fight Red Light Riri and put World Star, and it's gonna happen. You know what? You better, Chipper. You fucking better. Hey, Rico the Brat. That's what you told him, Dirty Church Shoes. Okay, now. Don't let him take you away from your people, girl. He ain't gonna sit around and gossip with you all day. That's why I asked mine. I said, okay, so is you willing to sit around and gossip with me about these bitches all day? Because if you are, then I don't need to talk to them no more. But if you ain't, you can sit over there in the corner and shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Rico the Breast said, hey, girl, in my Valley voice. Hey, Rico. Chipper said, marry where? There is no marriage license to be found. Just like a lot of these fake marriages are not real marriages with a marriage like, oh, my God. So you telling me they had the little preacher man up there and they did all that fanfare and no marriage license was signed? It was a symbol of our love, like Yandy and Mendices. Excuse me, guys. Bitch, it was a symbol of our love type of thing. Chipper, is that what you telling me? Because who the fuck wasting money on some shit like that? All right, I'm scrolling. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that. Okay, so Timothy Blaine was live yesterday, and Tim decided to insert himself in that ZT J Wilson thing. Y'all know Tim don't really see it for ZT. So Tim was dragging ZT's ass, and ZT was in the chat talking shit. And then Rico pop in the chat talking even bigger shit. And Tim is just up there just talking away, doing his, elderly old man thing. And he doesn't even realize what's going on in his chat because y'all know that meth brain got Tim wide the fuck open. He cannot concentrate on what he's saying and the chat at the same time. Like, it is impossible for him. So he didn't even notice that ZT was in the chat talking shit until like maybe 10 minutes after ZT had been talking big shit. So that was funny in itself. Just watching the chat and watching Tim and his aloofness and watching people in the chat fighting with ZT on Tim's behalf because Tim is too aloof to know that ZT was in the chat. Like, I don't even know why Tim even has his chat up for him to see it because it's null and void. It might as well just be a bunch of fucking chicken scratch below the video as he's talking. He might as well just do uploads. I don't even know why he does lives. But whatever. What else happened? Oh, also during Rick's video last night when he was coming at Phi Babe for allegedly wanting to interview his daughter, his alleged daughter, Rick made a statement. Rick said that he is, because people were trying to say that he was bisexual, he was this, he was that. Rick said no, he is a gay man. But he could fuck anything. Rick said his dick get hard no matter what. And for him, it's about attraction. And he doesn't deal with women because he don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or get nobody attached or yada, yada, yada. But don't get it fucked up. He's a man and his dick works and he can fuck anything. I was like, bitch. I'm going to tell you what I was like. I'm going to show you what I look like when he said that shit. Bitch, my mouth was open and I had a confused look on my face. I look just like this. Bitch, you had me over here confused. Looking like a bewildered Tracy in the face, nigga, with that statement. Hey, mixology. Thank you for being a member. Nigga, when he said that shit, I was like, what? And that was the title of his video, bitch. His video was titled, what? That was definitely the right title, nigga, because it was a lot. It was a lot. Dirty church shoes. Oh, y'all bitches got my stomach hurting. Oh, I ain't got to do no crunches today because y'all have just done it. Mixology said, bitch, I done fell and bumped my head on the way in, girl. It's shenanigan season, girl. It is shenanigan season. Let's see. We talked about Tracy this morning and her fucking shenanigans. All right, that's it. That is it. Oh, so the last thing I'm gonna show y'all is last night, this morning, one of my bitches sent me pictures of Beyonce and her kids on Halloween. 1, 2, 3. This one, and where's the mama? Okay, that I don't know who the fuck that is, child. All right, so this is pictures of Beyonce and the kids and Jay-Z on Halloween. Cute, cute, cute. Kids are getting big. So that was cute. I wish they would have gone something scary though. I want to see them in blood and guts and really just fucking giving it their all. But you know, it is what it is. They're still little, so can't do too much scary with the little ones. So I get it. And with that being said, guys, that is everything. I think we are out of here. Let me check the chat, make sure I ain't missed nothing. Hey, View, how are you? Man, he said it's about as much as I can handle. Sheesh, girl, you and me both. I am done for today. You know what, Dirty Church Shoes? This one was supposed to be a members only live, but I decided to bring it to the masses. You know, we had a lot to go over. So, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? We'll do a members only live probably tomorrow. So yeah, we'll do one tomorrow and we'll do it in the afternoon because I know a lot of my bitches is West Coast and a lot of my East Coast bitches be working in the morning. So tomorrow is what, Saturday? So we'll do a Saturday afternoon members only as long as it ain't no real shit going down on these streets. Now, if shit's popping off left, right, and center, y'all know I can't be live because I got to be somewhere taking notes for the live. But I will post on my community tab and on my members only tab when we do. So everybody will be aware. And I'll probably even come live on regular YouTube just to let y'all know that we're going live on the members only. Because I know members only, sometimes y'all get the notification, sometimes you don't. I know how that shit works. So we will be aware when we having the members only live. So we're going to shoot for tomorrow, Dirty Church Shoes. So, all right, guys. Thank y'all all for stopping in. Wait a minute. Let me see what Chipper has said. Chipper said, how did Red Light Lion broke gossip Riri lying about raising kids that lived up in Washington, Pennsylvania with his mother, Helen May, and he was living in Atlanta. Ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Chipper never, ever lets his foot up off of poor Helen May's neck. That poor woman has a permanent fucking red bottom planted on her neck because Chipper never gives poor Helen May a inch. Do you hear me, bitch? I fucking love it. Okay, I thought so, Brooklyn Star. I'm like, who is this other bitch if that's Beyonce? I said, okay, I'm just going to go with it, though. Thank you for the clarification, Brooklyn Star. She looked good in both of them. She looked good in both of them. And, of course, Jay-Z is too cool to dress up. So get your screenshots, send them over to Red Light Riri. He'll never address me because he knows everything I say is factual and have been for 2 years. Well, you know what, Chipper? As long as you give us a good old nasty piece of visual when you holler, world star. That's all I want. And nigga, I got a nasty piece of Cash App for you when it happens. I'm talking a nasty piece. Nasty piece. All right, y'all. It's your girl Thotiana. Bust it down. I gotta go. I'm hungry. I'm getting the fucking hiccups. Y'all know how I do. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. And I'll see my members tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace.